Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel where I love teaching you styling tips and solutions because when you look good, you feel good. We all know that. Today we're gonna talk about how to fit and flatter your hourglass body shape. Now, if you walked in here and you're not an hourglass or you don't know what I am talking about, then you're gonna wanna go check out my first video, which is how to determine what your body shape is. I will link it right up here and also down below. That's a great one if you don't know what your body shape is or if you have any further questions. So go check that out and then come back to us. I'm assuming if you are still here, then you are an hourglass body shape, so welcome. The hourglass shape is typically the envy of all of the other body shapes because it is the most balanced and pleasing to the eye. For decades, and still today if you are a Kardashian, corsets were used to get that hourglass shape. So it is a very beautiful and balanced shape, but it also doesn't mean that it's very easy to dress. So today we're gonna talk about what your body shape means, different celebrities who share your hourglass body shape, styling guidelines to help you when you are dressing yourself, and most importantly, the meat of it is what clothes are going to fit and flatter your hourglass shape. Let's get into it. Okay, so what does it mean to be an hourglass body shape? Well, generally, you would describe yourself as being more curvy. Your shoulder and your hip measurements are about the same, while you have a very defined waistline. Your waist is going to be at least 8 inches smaller than your shoulder and hip measurements. You may also have a fuller bust or hips or thighs, but that is not necessary to being an hourglass body shape. I often get women who say, well, I mean like my shoulder and my hip measurements and my waist measurements make me an hourglass, but I don't have big boobs. Well, I don't either, and I am an hourglass. I am like a barely there B cup, and I am still an hourglass. It is not necessary, it's just a little bit more common. Next, I love to give a visual reference for all of my fellow visual learners out there. Hey there. So let's talk about some celebrities who share your same hourglass body shape. This is going to be Blake Lively, Scarlett Johansson, Beyonce, and Salma Hayek. So if you have an hourglass shape, yep, you are in good company. Your styling guidelines are twofold, and I love giving you guidelines because after this video's done and you're in the depths of your closet trying to dress your body and you have forgotten everything, just remember these two things. The first, define your small, narrow waistline. Show it off, accentuate it. The second, show off your curves and your beautiful silhouette. It is time to embrace your beautiful shape with pieces that hug and hit in all the right places. Let's get into the meat of this. What clothes are going to fit and flatter and just look the best on you? Let's start at the top with your tops. Now say it with me, fitted. Fitted, fitted. With your hourglass shape, it's all about embracing your little waist and showing off your neckline. So fitted and structured tops are gonna look great on you. Your power pieces include mostly V-neck tops or tops with a deep neckline. These are gonna show off your collarbone and the curves of your neck, which will mimic the curves of the rest of your body. You will want to avoid any necklines that are really high because it's just gonna make your bust look boxy, which is not a good look. So if you're wearing a button-up shirt like this, just don't button it up all the way. Leave a couple buttons undone. You also will want to avoid turtlenecks or crew necks. Now let's say that you love turtlenecks. They're great, they're very practical. But if you choose to wear a higher neckline, then counter it with a really big chunky necklace that will bring the attention to the necklace and break up your chest area. Wrap style tops are a great option because they emphasize that small waist, and peplum tops are also really great because they're going to mimic the natural curves and silhouette of your body. A keyhole is a very subtle and sexy way to show off your curves without being too revealing. You will want to avoid shapeless clothes or clothing that is too tight. Wearing baggy or shapeless clothes is going to make you look boxy and not show off your natural waistline. It's just not the best look. So everything from your basic tee to your dressier work blouse should really be working to show off your little waist. On the other hand, If your clothes are too tight or too clingy, you're gonna feel uncomfortable, and it's also going to highlight areas of your body where you may carry more weight. Instead, look for clothes that skim lightly across your body. And if you have any areas that you are wanting to camouflage, then wearing a form-fitting garment in a supportive fabric is going to be your best friend. These are your heavy knits, your denim, or your thick stretch fabrics. After your tops, let's add some layers. The best jackets for your hourglass bodies are those that are going to show off your natural waist. A classic trench or a belted jacket is going to emphasize your smaller waist. Also, a cropped or bomber style jacket is gonna look really good on you. Just make sure that the hemline is above your hips to really give some length to your legs and balance out your proportions. So anything from your hips up is really great. A classic leather moto jacket is also a great fall styling piece that will add a little bit of edge to your outfit. But once again, just remember to stay away from those really boxy styles, as they're not gonna do your curves the justice that they deserve. Cool, we're good with tops, right? Let's move on to bottoms. Your power pieces are going to be, first off, anything that is high-waisted or belted. This rise accentuates your tiny waist and is going to look beautiful at any age. Any age can wear a high rise and it is going to look so good on you. Next, opt for flared or wide leg pants, as they're gonna beautifully show off your curves and balance your proportions on your lower half. On the flip side of that, skinny jeans or leggings are also gonna look really good on you because they're gonna show off the natural curves that you have. Not a lot of body types can get away wearing skinny jeans and then being really flattering on you. And then a fitted jumpsuit is very on trend. Just make sure that it has some sort of belting or wrapping or cinching around the waist. Let's move on to dresses and skirts, because these were made for your hourglass shape. Let's channel your inner Monroe with those iconic wrap dresses or fit and flare dresses. These are so good on you because they emphasize your little waist and then flare out nicely at your hips. For a sophisticated work look, opt for a high-waisted pencil skirt. The high waist, well, yes, once again, emphasize your little waistline. And then the pencil skirt is just so good at showing off your natural curves. It's also a super versatile piece. So one day you could wear a fitted knit sweater, while the next you wear a tucked in silk blouse and a blazer. Just remember to keep your hemlines at or above your knees, because that's gonna be the most flattering, as it's going to elongate your legs. Last but not least, accessories. I love accessories because they bring an element of fun and dimension and personality to any outfit. Skinny belt are your best friends. If you are wearing clothes that don't have a defined waistline, belt it. It's as simple as that. Also, statement earrings are gonna be really great because they're gonna bring the attention up towards your face and your beautiful neckline. If you have a beautiful chest and are looking to play it up, well, first of all, jealous. And second, wear a necklace that is going to hit at your collarbone or slightly below. Next, with shoes, which I also have a little thing with, let's play up your legs by creating long, lean lines. This can be done by wearing pointed toes and also nude pumps. That is like a 1-2 punch in creating beautiful long legs. Now, everybody is different. Every body is unique. You may not be an hourglass through and through, and that is totally normal. I am a combination of hourglass and inverted triangle. So go and look at all of my body shape videos and mix and match shapes to find the perfect fit for you. This is just the jumping off point. Thank you for watching. If you learned something, please give it a like or subscribe to my channel, even better. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.